Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is Tracy with JDL Threads. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. I want to just say thanks for hanging out with me today. Any new and returning viewers, thank you for joining. Anyone who decided to subscribe, thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. So what we're going to be doing today, our project for today is we are going to just be making a shirt for my hometown, Chicago, a Chi-Town design that I did just download off of the internet, change the PNG file into a DST file for my RICOMA MT1501 embroidery machine. And we're just going to go ahead and do something real simple today and get that stitched out. Now, instead of doing our normal satin stitch, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my settings and an emboss setting, and I'm going to be using a brick pattern so it can give it like a real cool looking design. Okay, we're going to do it in black and we're going to outline it in gray. And that's just all we're going to be doing for right now. So come on, we're going to head over to our Hoop Master Station where we can get this shirt hooped up. And then we'll head over into our embroidery machine, our RICOMA MT1501. So come on over and join me over here to the Hoop Master. Okay, everybody. And as you can see, we are right here at our wonderful Hoop Master Mighty Hoop Station. Today's hoop size that we are going to be using is the Mighty Hoop, the 8x13, which is a good size just to go across the center of our chest. So we're going to be using that one today. We've already got our cutaway stabilizer cut. We're going to place it sideways as usual, and this time it's going to fit all the way over our hoop. We're going to go ahead and just put our t-shirt in, because again, our Hoop Master Station always gives us very nice center placement every time we use our Hoop Master. So I do try to just use this Hoop Master Station every time I do a t-shirt design, you guys, because you just can't go wrong with this Hoop Master Station. Okay, and as you can see, because I don't have my cutaway stabilizer in the black pegs, I do have to just kind of hold my stabilizer so that it doesn't move out of the way from where I want my t-shirt to be. I did go ahead and purchase some bigger embroidery stabilizer, and once this 10 by 12, I believe the size is, embroidery stabilizer gets used up, then I am going to go ahead and start using that 12 by 12 embroidery stabilizer, which will cover all the area from the black clamp to the bottom black clamp on the Hoop Master Station. Okay, so everything looks good there. Let me just fix this one little side in here because I can see that one sticking out a little bit. We're going to just adjust our shirt. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get our top part of our hoop placed on our shirt. And remember, the U on the hoop always does go to the right. So make sure that you have that facing the correct way when you put on your hoop to your bottom part of your hoop. Now, I do want it to kind of be 4 fingers down. And as you can see, if I start the 4 fingers down here, it's going to all start stitching all the way down here. So that's a little bit more than 4 fingers where I want it to be. So I'm going to take this off. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and use the bigger hoop that I know will push it up a little bit further up on my Hoop Master Station, because even if I try to adjust it and push it up on the embroidery machine, it still might take a chance of not getting it as high as I want because it might hit the hoop. So let me just go ahead and get the bigger size one for today. Change of plans. All right. So instead, we're going to be using our good old go-to 11 by 13 Mighty Hoop, and we're going to get that one hooked up, which will push our t-shirt a little bit farther down so we can get that design just where I want it to be. All right. So here we go. We are going to put our shirt back onto our Hoop Master Station. All right. And so as you can see, it did pull our t-shirt collar a little bit closer down to that hoop where it will just make that design go up a little bit further on that shirt versus further down on the other hoop when we use the other hoop, the 8 by 13, I believe I said. Yes, the 8 by 13, but we will be using the 11 by 13, which gives us just a little more room to push it up to the top. So we're going to go ahead and place that on. Yes, now you see once I do that 4 fingers, it's going to perfectly land it a little bit higher on the t-shirt, approximately where I wanted it instead of way down here. So we're going to go ahead and remove our hoop now from our Hoop Master station, and we're going to head on over to our embroidery machine. Okay, we are over at our embroidery machine and we're just going to slide in our hoop like so. Make sure it clicks into place. Make sure our shirt is also going underneath our bar down here so that we don't stitch our shirt together. Got to keep on emphasizing that because sometimes you might be in a rush and you might not check it, and then that'll be just that time that you're going to go ahead and get your shirt stitched to the bottom, and that just will not be good. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and trace our design and see where it is going to land on our shirt, everybody. And as you can see, it's just a little bit too far over here to this left. So I'm going to go ahead and have to push it over just a little bit to the right, which on your machine, the arrows are the opposite. So you push the left to go to the right. And I'm going to push it down just a little bit to bring it up to those 4 fingers. And we're going to go ahead and do another trace. Now, as you guys can see, it looks like it hit that right side of the hoop a little bit. So we're going to push it over just a small smidge, and we're going to do another trace, you guys. All right, and that looks perfect. So we're going to go ahead and hit our start button and get started. And you guys, always when I do my test, it's on a different fabric. So I'm always having to readjust my tension on things, but it's okay. Don't let that worry you. All you got to do is just kind of adjust your bobbin tension. That's usually what my problem is. My bobbin tension is just a little bit too much bobbin down there. So I'm just going to turn it to take some of that out. That's the thing, you guys. Just try not to get too super frustrated. I know it can be a little bit frustrating, but anytime your machine it seems to be giving you a little hiccup, all it is either your top tension is too loose or tight, or your bottom tension is too loose or tight, and you gotta try to find that happy medium spot to just get it back going. So just keep working with it, and it'll come. It used to just drive me crazy, but now I pretty much know to just keep trying to dial in that tension and we'll be all good. Okay, and everybody, as you can see, we have dialed in that tension, and so I know it can be a little bit frustrating once you start out, or even, once you've been using your machine for a little while. Maybe some people don't ever have a problem, and that's great, but sometimes you are going to run into problems, and just remember that anytime your machine gets to getting a little finicky, it's just usually a tension issue. So just check your top threads to make sure it's not too tight or loose. If it's too tight, it's probably going to give you a thread break or a bird's nest. And if it's too loose, then your bobbin thread is could be loose and it's gonna stop your machine. And if it's just way too tight, it might stop your machine also. So just keep working with your tensions and try to get through that, guys, and stick on away. Like I say, I do use different materials to do my test stitch. So sometimes I do run into that problem. I can do it on the test stitch and get that tension dialed in just so great. And it comes out fine, no hiccups. And then when I go to do it on the fabric that I really want to stitch it out on, it just gives me a little hiccup and I have to redial in my tension. That's all. So just tension, tension, tension. That's all it is with embroidery, you guys. So once you get that dialed in, you'll be good to go. So on to the design now. On to the design. Okay, everybody. And with that, our design is done. So what I'm going to do is my usual. I'm going to go ahead and get it cleaned up, my little tail stitches, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Get that. So amazing, you guys. So amazing. My Chi-Town with my brick pattern. Let me just bring it up a little bit closer so you can actually see that brick pattern in there. I hope you can see that nice brick pattern with a satin silver outline for Chicago's Chi-Town. So I want to thank you guys for joining in with me for this week's tutorial. And please like, share, and subscribe for me so I can keep on getting those videos out there so it can push me all the way out there with the rest of the wonderful influencers, guys. So thank you so much. And you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.